fucking spicy, that were. That were a spicy meatball, that were, I tell you. Oh, God. That burnt me fucking face off. We had 7 viewers already, bloody hell. I'll be there in a second, peeps. I'm just loading up the stream myself. Why has that done that for then? Okay. Why has it done that for? There we go. Sorry if I sound a bit funky. I've just had some noodles for dinner and they were hot as hell, so my mouth is on fire. Ugh. Spicy. Ooh. Ooh. I've seen that, mate, yeah. Charles. There you go. Okay. Right, so we're good to go. Let's just crack on, I suppose. I mean, I've started the show, I've created the show already. We've got a hardcore match. We've got a tag team match. Ronda Rousey versus Brooklyn Von Braun in a shoot fight match. Dark Lucha versus Terrar. Dark Lucha wanted retribution after Terrar knocked both of his teammates out of the Lucha Madness match yesterday. Then into the S1 matches, Rusev versus Daniel Bryan, Finn Balor Demon versus Joey the Pizza Guy. We have got Ian Longneck versus Dark SWE, Terrence versus Dustin Duggan, and to finish things off, Slade versus Omega. So without further ado, let's get on. I've done a few changes and edits on this today. Hopefully, we will have a few. Hopefully, we'll have a few things fixed in that. So we're good to go then. Andon, your first match is against... Who have you got? You got Gemini in the second half of tonight's show. So that should be an interesting one. So it should be a good one tonight. And we start things off. I'm only going to put all the entrances on. I'm going to put a few. Not all of them, because the show took a long time last night, didn't it, really? A long, long time. So I don't really want to have them all on there. So this has got no entrance on this one. So there we go. Where are we now? Saying that, it's taking a long time to load. Maybe I did leave the entrances on. I didn't mean to if I did. It's handy because I need to actually fill these matches in because I've not done it yet. So, yeah, so I've done a bit on this today. It's been, I've been working on it all day, to be honest. But I've done some test matches as well on Samoa Joe because I was told that some of the Wasteland Wanderer people were a bit overpowered. So I've done a couple of test matches to try it out, but seems alright. Now this is not, I don't believe this is elimination. I didn't set this up as elimination, so this is just a standard Fatal 4-Way Hardcore match. We'll see how it goes. I mean, we need to test some of the match types out in this game and see if there's any differences to the previous game. Got some big matches tonight, though. Yeah, Dark Lucha, you're in a match tonight. You have got Tara, as requested yesterday. Should be an interesting match, or interesting show to say. I can read out the matches now for those of you who are just joining now. So the 5... Oh, no, I can't because I've not written them down. Well, I'm good at this, aren't I? I'm good at this, yeah. Overlord Samoa Joe versus Jordan Walker is on night 2. Equalizer versus AJ Styles. Jay Anderson versus Bruiser Lee. Gemini versus The Assassin. And Shawn Michaels versus Eddie Guerrero. Those are all the matches to be on card number 2. Hopefully, we can get there. I'm a bit conscious that tonight is Sunday. We might only get this one show done, but hopefully we can get both. If not, we'll come back tomorrow for show 2. I do apologise for starting a bit late. I must admit, there's a lot of this that I needed to get sorted, and yeah, it'll take me a really long time to get all this stuff ready. I've severely underestimated how long it takes to set up a new database. Especially when you're creating all the people yourself and all the stables and changing all the stats and move sets and entrances. It just does take a long time. Hopefully, though, I have fixed all the issues we had yesterday. Dark Lucha, you've got your move set back, as has the Equalizer. Dark Lucha and the Equalizer both also have an entrances now as well. I must have just completely missed that when I was creating you guys. So yeah, should be interesting to see what happens tonight. So yeah, we'll hopefully get to both shows, but yeah, I know being Sunday night, a lot of you won't be able to stay for a long run. Oh, what a powerbomb there by Twisty on Mankind on the ladder. God, my lips are on fire. It's those noodles. Everybody's characters are 90 rated. I mean, it's the way the game works. It's the way the game, or the cookie crumbles, I suppose. You win some, you lose some. There was always going to be a massive issue with starting with the S1, is that people won't have any momentum. And when you do put people up against strong people, you're going to have strong people coming out losers, aren't you, as well as strong people coming out on top. Twisty choking out Eric Young. Broken up by Violencia. Breaks it up again. I think I do. Yeah, I've not changed the stat for that. So yeah, I've got reversal limits on. So it's not infinite reversals. You have to earn the reversals. Some people have more than others, I suppose, based on the type of character you are, I suppose. Twisty with a choke slam on Eric Young. I've actually turned AI reversals down quite a bit. Hi, SWE. Are you on tonight? You are on tonight, aren't you? You're on this card. You are facing off against Ian Longneck. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure reversal limits are switched off. Are switched on. So we're not going to get people reverse constantly, as far as I'm aware. I know they're definitely switched on for me, because when I played the game, I get stuck sometimes and have to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait for a reversal. Hi, Alex. They're very chill at the moment. They're both fast asleep on the sofa because they well, it's raining outside still, so they're not allowed outside. Yes, SWE, your match will be before 9:30. Yeah, you're on this card, so you should be before 9:30. And we'll definitely get this card done, and possibly, hopefully, we'll get card 2 done, depending on timings. In the fact I made a standard Fatal 4-Way match at the beginning. One thing I have done, by the way, and I don't know if this is going to work well or not, I've run a couple of tests and exhibition matches that did work okay, is I've created a new match type for us. It's called an SWE singles match. Essentially, there is 20 seconds outside the ring and a 10-minute time limit. So we should hopefully get rid of the double countouts. And also, if the match does go too long, it will go to a time limit draw. Twisty now just pushing the face to Violencia into the mat. Can he get a submission victory here? Mankind's across and does break it up. I should have made this elimination, shouldn't I, really? But shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. That does work out a really good match with all the back and forth stuff. Wow, Violencia with a big choke slam on Eric Young. I mean, what are you guys thinking at the moment then? Do you think there's some good talent? Is there anyone you're really sort of excited to see more of? Well, I run about 5 tests, Lucha, and the match didn't reach 10 minutes at all. So it shouldn't be a problem. Just on that very, very rare occasion where it does go, we can sell it as an amazing time limit draw between the two competitors. Because I've done Overlord Joe versus Samoa Joe 10 times today, and it came up 5-5 as well. So those, yeah, it's just the way it is, isn't it? Violencia with a big slam in the back. I'm doing alright, Alex. Spent a lot of time on this today. A lot of time. I created a few new people. I'm not overly keen on them, but they're going to do the trick, I think, for what we need. I've created like some heals and that sort of stuff for us to use. Mankind got the win? No, it was broken up, okay. Eric Young now and Mankind. I feel like Mankind or Twisty might have the advantage here. People aren't staying down, are they? They're not staying down at all. Valencia now, a big knee strike right in the face. The weapons are stacking up in the ring now as well. Love the way that they've got weapons stacked up in two of the corners, yet they don't seem to want to actually go towards them. Twisty now takes Eric Young up into that jackknife powerbomb. But wow! Twisty with a big boot right in the spine of Valencia, taking him to the outside. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jordan, yeah. Yeah, I'll go back to making these. Elimination, I think. I just thought I'd give a normal Fatal 4-Way a try and see how they work on this year's game. The issue is people just don't stay down for long enough. They recuperate too quickly and they get up too quick, I suppose, don't they? So, yeah, we'll get that fixed for next time round. We should have made it a Falls Count Anywhere match as well. So we live and learn, don't we? We live and learn. Valencia, big strike to the face of Eric Young. Into the ladder in the corner, running drop kick. Valencia's pretty cool, yeah. It was a real short one to make. He's going to steal the win here as well, isn't he? No, only a 2 count. Yeah, very quick one to make because it's just a couple of different items on him. That's all it is, but it was effective. I think in some cases less is more, isn't it, really? Yeah, I think the worst one I did, Dark SWE, is when I very first got this game, I tried to do a 4-on-4 elimination tag. And the match went over an hour and there was still not a single elimination. So I have not played one of those ever since. It was a right mess. So, yeah. Twisty with a pin. Twisty could have this here. Everyone else is down. No, it's still only a 2 count. Bad times. Twisty now with the bear hug on Mankind, broken up by Eric Young. It is a bear hug. Young sent Mankind into the corner. Twisty swinging the kendo stick around, straight into the table, and now Valencia, you ruined it. Twisty was going to put Mankind through a table. You want to do it yourself? No, no. Twisty's okay. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Wow, Alex, that was a long one. Eric Young up on top. Mr. Soccer versus the Cobra, yeah. The only problem is they just haven't coded it into this game very well at all. To the point where it just glitches out. I mean, when he gets it out of his trunks, it doesn't. It just appears out of nowhere. It doesn't like gradually appear. It just like all of a sudden pops out. Right, people are starting to stay down a bit longer now. That was a 1v1. Wow, Alex, how did that end up being that long? Will somebody win this match, please? There we go. Twisty spears Violencia through the table, choking him out on the ground. Twisty now. Twisty's looking pretty good. Running power slam. Yeah. It's a Flair versus Steamboat. Equalizer, you are in tonight. You have got a match against AJ Styles. If we get there, I'm hoping we should do, but depends on timings for everyone, I think. Going to try and speed things up a little bit. We're not going to have all the entrances on tonight, just some of the ones that have got you guys in. Twisty just slowly, yeah. Eric Young's like, nah, I'm not having that. How the hell did JBL go for 2 hours? Wow, everyone's kicking out of these, aren't they? Mankind now with a backbreaker on Eric Young. Twisty now has Mankind throttled. Will Mankind go out? Mankind's out and Twisty gets the win. And there is the victory. There we go. Finally. So Twisty the Clown picks up 3 ranking points there for winning that fatal 4-way match. Mankind suffers a loss. Eric Young suffers a loss, and Violencia suffers a loss as well. I think don't hold me to this one, Andon. But isn't that what Battlegrounds is now? I thought Battlegrounds had gone back to the more arcadey sort of style, hadn't they? I thought that's what I'd seen. Right, a bit of tag team action. Oh my god. My fantasy football team's doing great this weekend. That's doing fantastic. It was a submit on her. God. How did it take Kurt Angle 2 hours? Well, hopefully our next match is not going to be that problem. Because our next match is going to be Ronda Rousey versus Brooklyn Von Braun inside the chamber in a shoot fight match. Now, I imagine this match will be a little bit quicker. Ooh. I didn't read that. Oh. Kurt Angle lost. Wow. That's when you know Kurt Angle's past it when he can't even beat JBL in a submission match. That's awful then. I mean, this one should be a good win for the New Day, to be honest. You would assume. That would be a bad match, yeah. We could do that at some point. I mean, I really like the concept of the S1 Climax, but it does very much lock us into a box for the first season. So once the first season's over and done with, we can really go mad with some amazing matches just to start to build the rankings up a little bit. I feel like a Royal Rumble match might not be too far at the blue early on as well. Well, that's not a good sign for FIFA tomorrow, is it? I shall be doing FIFA tomorrow at midnight in the UK. I'm going to do a pack opening tomorrow. Why not? Kofi now. With Trent up on his shoulders into a nice cutter. Kofi. That's not good. That's Xavier Wood. What am I on about? What am I on about? I'll be on it a lot of other stuff as well. The game comes out at dead on midnight tomorrow night. Maybe you need to fix it, Andon. Woods here with a pin on Trent 7. Tyler Bates there, though, to break it up. Both these teams will be involved in our 6-man tag division as well. Of course, with Big E joining the New Day and Pete Dunne joining British Strong Style. I'm having a great weekend of fun. I keep calling it Final Fantasy in fantasy football. Shiver me timbers. Would be even better if Martial didn't get sent off, like, but there you go. Nice cutter there once again by Xavier Woods. Going into the pin. One. Only a 1 count. They're taking their times tonight, aren't they? Yes, streams might be able to be a little bit earlier next week. If you guys are up for it. I don't know what I'm doing next week. Wow, it's a win for Moustache Mountain. Wow. That is a surprise for me. I really expect that to go the other way, to be honest. Trent 7 and Tyler Bate with a win. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods with the loss. But, yeah, based on the stats of these two teams, I really thought Kofi would have this. But, hey-ho, there you go. The New Day suffer a loss. And it's a victory for... Where are they? Where's Moustache Mountain on my list? Moustache Mountain. Moustache British Strong Style. There you are, British Strong Style. Okay, there we go. That's a big win. Very big win. Alright, let's continue on then to our next match of the evening. We're going to have our first women's match, I believe, inside the Shoot Fight Arena. Ronda Rousey versus Brooklyn Von Braun. So this is a shoot fight match, which means you can only win this match by submission or knockout. Let's go. Man United are going to sign Facundo Palestri. Who the hell's Facundo Palestri? Facundo Palestri. How do I search? Facundo Palestri. Ooh, okay. 71 rated, 87 potential. I'll take a bit of that. Good pace. Never know. Matt Riddle versus Aleister Black. That's a good shout, actually, yeah. I think Matt Riddle's going to be a good part of this roster. I mean, I was supposed to be having Brooklyn Von Braun as a jobber, but after doing the career mode, I've realised that she's actually spot on for this division, really. I was considering that, Jordan, but I don't know whether I want to waste a core slot on it. That's the only thing. Johnny, are you in here, Johnny? I've not seen you in the chat recently. Or Charles, sorry. Is it Charles? It is Charles, isn't it? Yeah. You're in the main event of night 1, up against Omega. Yeah. I don't think either of these two are very popular as... Wow, Brooklyn Von Braun gets the very fast victory there. Wow. Brooklyn Von Braun, very fast victory, shall I say, then, over Ronda Rousey. Maybe the Women's Shoot Fight Championship could definitely be in the hands of this woman. Also involved in this division with the likes of Shayna Baszler, Sonya Deville, along with a few of the crazy ones we've got in here as well. Here we go, Dark Lucha. Your chance to get a bit of retribution here against Tira. Of course, Dark Lucha requested this match yesterday after Tira knocked 2 of Dark Lucha's stablemates out of the Lucha Madness match yesterday. Yeah, Jay, I mean, you did have great luck last night. Bearing in mind tonight you're facing Bruiser Lee, which does fill me with a lot of fear for you. I like that equalizer. On the plus side, we got some chocolate eggs out of it. There he is then, your SWE World Heavyweight Champion. Dark Lucha. Looking for this retribution tonight. Wants to make Tara suffer after eliminating Dark SWE and Tara and Dark Pegasus out of the Lucha Madness match last week. Well, Jay, tonight it's David versus Goliath. Bearing in mind you created Goliath, that's a worry. Go on, you're milking this now, Lucha. Come on, hurry up. And his opponent. It's Tira. The Purple Luchador. Should be an interesting match, this one, then. Dark Lucha already with 1 win under his belt, of course, beating El Octano in the previous episode. This isn't you, SWE. This is Dark Lucha. Dark Lucha's trying to get retribution because Terrar knocked a couple of your guys out last week. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Joey. No, not for your match, Dark SWE. No, you're just in the it's in the S1 Climax Festival. So yesterday, you what happened yesterday in your match? You picked up you lost, sorry, against Dustin Duggan. So tonight is your second match in this tournament. I forgot to do this. I forgot to do this. Terrar's looking good now as well. Rousey versus Brooklyn Von Braun. Brooklyn got the win. A shoot fight match. Tag team. Hardcore. Twisty. Right, I'm nearly there now. I'm just finishing off the. I didn't fill in the sheet on this spreadsheet with tonight's matches, so I need to do that. So Mustache Mountain. There we go. Right, we're up to date now. Finally, Lucha's getting some offense here on Terrar. Yeah, equalizer, yeah. Oh my god, it's 4-1 now. I thought it was 3-1. It's 4-1 now. Oh my word. Well, at least the Liverpool fans can't laugh at Man United tonight. Wow. I'm very sad as well, Dark SWE, but at least it will kick him into life for the last 24 hours of the transfer window. I've seen 3 players that Man United are on the verge of signing for tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why Dark Lucha. I don't know why he is so high. He's not highly rated at all, but. Maybe he built a bit of momentum in the last game. I just need Jack Grealish to do well in this game. That's what I want. Because he's in my fantasy football team. Nice boots in the back of the leg there by Dark Lucha, taking Terrar down. The whole thing about this is that, obviously, the guys that were doing really well in 2K19 were doing that well because they'd all built up momentum. And it's all about now, everyone's on a playing field at the level again. We all need to build momentum back up. And that's why some people that were doing really well are now struggling. Nice headers takedown there by Dark Lucha. Standing splash. Rolls him through a Listo kick. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Dark Lucha does pick up the victory. Although it was a bit harder than he might have expected here tonight. And you know what? I think the best thing Dark Lucha did, I mean, well, when he won the championship, the best thing he did was to remove himself from the S1, because this way of building up momentum before tackling some of the bigger names, I think is actually a bit of a masterstroke, to be honest. But there we go, victory for Dark Lucha. And there it was, the victory with a Listo kick right into the side of the head. And Dark Lucha victorious in this one. The Lucha Revolution is still going strong, with Dark Lucha at the helm. We move on. The first match then of the S1 of the evening. Both of these guys won on night number 1. So, yeah. What's going to happen here? One of these two is obviously going to go to 4 point. Well, not necessarily if they get counted out or gets like a time limit draw. Yeah, Daniel Bryan picked up a victory over Joey the Pizza Guy. Rusev defeated Slade. Only one of them can keep that 100% win rate tonight. I haven't, Jay, to be honest. I've been still working all day and setting some of this sort of stuff up, to be honest. At the tone, the time will be. I will have to get it done for you, mate. It's going to be an interesting match, then. I created Rusev's stable more today. So Rusev's going to be in a stable called the Comrades. Where you got basically some big Eastern European brutes. I will get it done, Jay. We've got a while to go on this season yet, anyway, haven't we? I got a lot of time off this month, so I should be able to get this database fully built and ready to go. In Rusev's stable is going to be Vlad and Ivan. Or Vlad the Impaler and Ivan the Terrible, if you will. What your actual... we could do Dark SWE. Yeah, you're 90 rated. Everyone from chat is a 90 rated. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? It's time to job. Right, we're doing well so far. No crashes yet, which is good. And we're already on match number 5 of the card. Yesterday's show did seem to go much longer, didn't it? I mean, we are at the halfway point already in this show now. Nice belly to belly. Boot in the back of the head by Rusev. Big elbows in the head by Rusev on Daniel Bryan as well. What happened in Bruiser Lee's first match? Did he get a draw, Bruiser Lee? Yeah, no, Bruiser Lee defeated the Assassin. Yeah, Bruiser Lee's... I don't know how we've made Bruiser Lee like that. He's just insane. What are you doing down there? Hey, stop scratching stuff. Hey, you, stop scratching stuff. Rusev with the victory. That's Rusev now with 2 wins out of 2 in this S1 Climax Festival. So Rusev versus Daniel Bryan. Put a win in that column. And Daniel Bryan versus Rusev. We'll put a loss in that column. So Rusev is the only man currently on maximum points in this tournament. That's a pretty good idea, actually, Equalizer, yeah. I like that. So, in the singles rankings, Rusev gets himself a 2nd ranking point. And Daniel Bryan loses a ranking point. There we go. It is a very, very, very Rusev day. Beer. That's what we need. What does everybody need? Beer! Run away. What does everybody want? Beer! Ow! I trod on my headphones. That's not good, is it? Dark SWE, I think your match might be after this one, to be honest. I can't remember what order I set them up in, but I think it might be the next match after this one. Joey, I gave you a mask now that looks like pepperoni pizza. I don't know if that is a good thing for you or not. Yep. Actually, they're like 40 quid headphones they are that I left on the floor. I blame Bruiser Lee. Hello here. You are... I was going to say you're on time, but you're not really on time because your match is not for a while yet. Bruiser Lee's actually lower than he should be. Bruiser Lee's supposed to be getting a stat upgrade, but I haven't done it yet. There he is, the Demon Finlay Balor. I believe Bruiser Lee's rating is currently a 78. But I intend to make him up to an 88. That's a good idea, Omega. Actually, I didn't think about that. And here comes Joey the Pizza Guy rocking his new pepperoni pizza mask. And people say I'm not very artistic. Look at that. Oh yeah, Joey's a common man. He likes his common pizza. I daren't, Dark Lucha. I don't think anyone's going to beat him if we make him any higher than a 78. I did forget that one to be. I've made sure everyone else is done. Because I accidentally put yours down to 75 at one point, Dark Lucha. So I had to put that back up. Because when I did your moveset, I copied somebody else's moveset on it as a base, then edited it. And it copied the stats across. So you ended up as a 75 for a short period of time. I think Bruiser Lee's got a big chance of winning this entire tournament at this rate, you know. Now I've got clock stuck in my head. Thanks for that. Yeah. We've just started the S1 matches, Gemini. We've had one so far. Rusev defeated Daniel Bryan. Apart from that, we've had Dark Lucha defeating Tira. We've had Ronda Rousey losing in a shoot fight match against Brooklyn Von Braun. Mustache Mountain defeated The New Day, and Twisted the Clown won a fatal four-way hardcore match involving Mankind, Eric Young, and Violencia. And if Joey can pull off a winner against Finn Balor, this would be incredible. So, let's have a look at the brackets at the moment then. So Joey, where is Joey? There he is. Joey lost his opening match to Daniel Bryan. And Finn Balor drew his opening match with Terrence in a double count out. Oh, not even a 1 count there. You will notice, for those of you a bit newer into the stream, and there is a clock in the top corner. I have created a new match type with a 10-minute time limit and 20-second outside the ring. So hopefully we shouldn't have any more double countouts tonight. We'll only have a draw if the match goes to a time limit draw, hopefully. Rufus is here. Rufus Funk. Then your Demon Finn Balor now starting to get some offense. Wig, the wig splash. Is the wig splash there on Joey the Pizza Guy? He's just a pizza guy. Pizza guy. He likes pepperoni. Pepperoni. He's just a pizza guy. Was I supposed to, Gemini? I don't remember, to be honest. Was I supposed to change your finisher? If I was, then I haven't, because I completely forgot about it. I think it was a bit worse for wear again last night. As Finn with a double foot stomp, the coup de grace on Joey the Pizza Guy. And there's the free count, and Finn Balor picks up the win against Joey the Pizza Guy. Bad times, Joey. Bad times. That's 2 losses in... Oh, no, yeah, it's 2 losses in 2 now for Joey. And Finn Balor does get himself the 2 ranking points. Like I said, it doesn't really matter what happens in this. This is going to be a long-term series, so if you don't do well in the S1 Climax, when we get into normal shows, obviously we'll build you all back up with some easier matches and the likes of Dark and that to build you up, ready to tackle the top end of the card again. So it's not a major issue if you do lose. And Demon Finn Balor. Where's he got on this? But I really messed up these rankings last night, didn't I? Okay, Gemini, yeah, no problem. You're on the next card anyway, we'll do it after this. Lucha, if you want to text Dark SWE, he's about to start his match. Just going to go and open the back door for the cats. 1 second. Look in the garden. Happy now they get to go in the garden. I've been in the garden all weekend because it's been raining the whole time. Ugh. Boys. Right, so last night... What happened last night? Did Omega win, didn't he? Yeah, Omega defeated Ian Longneck. Dark SWE also lost to Dustin Duggan, so both of these are on 0 points at the moment. God, I haven't done these rankings properly at all last night. I've got them sorted now, okay. If I do absolutely nothing, you won't do... Okay. Well, I'm talking. That counts as doing something. Therefore, I'm not doing absolutely nothing. Therefore, you have to donate now. I haven't, Jay. No, I haven't seen that. I've not been on my actual proper YouTube screen today, to be honest. I've been on here all day. Let's have a look. The Betty Horde Clinic. Okay, that's an interesting name. Oh, that's pretty cool. Cheers for that, Jay. I think that got put into my junk file because it said something about another channel, I think. That's what happens with YouTube. I've got no control over it. It just puts everything in the junk files half the time. So this is... There's your Cruiserweight champion then, Dark SWE. Dark SWE versus Ian with the longest neck. Oh. There we go. I can imagine, Jay. Well, I'm a Man United fan, so I'm not exactly in much of a better mood. The only good thing about Man United doing that is that all of a sudden, since the game ended, we're linked with buying 4 separate players now. But there you go. So here we go then. A member of the Lucha Revolution against the New Generation. Who is going to come out on top? Oh, is that okay, SWE? Is the skin tone okay, or does it need to be darker or lighter? I just want to make sure. I can change it whichever way. Jay, City drew yesterday with Leeds 1-1. Needs to be a little bit darker, no problem. I can do that for you. No problem, mate. I'll do that for you for the next stream. I'll make it a little bit darker. Nice powerbomb over the top, and this has been a pretty good match so far between these two. So like I said, this is a 20-second count out now. I think so, Jay. Yeah, I think they are. They were fighting against Leicester, but Leicester got hammered today by West Ham as well. I mean, I fully expect Liverpool to come back and still get a draw or win the game tonight anyway, but... I'm happy enough. I've got 2 assists for Jack Grealish. I'm happy enough. That's Russian leg sweep on the outside. So I'm hoping when they get to an 8, they're still going to come back into the ring, are they? 4... 11. That has been a pretty decent signing, yeah. Yeah. So it got to a 13 count. We didn't get a double count out, but it would have been if we had left it at the 10 count, I suppose, wouldn't it? Nice roll through. by Dark SWE. Brings Ian Longneck back up to his feet now. Up on the shoulders into that Death Valley driver. There's the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. SWE, your Cruiserweight champion. Looking good here tonight, though. I think ever to the top, yeah. Nice roll through there by Ian Longneck. Well, I keep forgetting to give him a long neck. That's what I need to do. Ian now stalking SWE. Springs off with a disaster kick right in the face. That's it, yeah. Yeah, Charles, Slade versus Omega is the main event in this show. You got one more match before that. Ian Longneck now boot in the chest. Over the top, into the leg drop to the back of the head. And we're at the 5-minute mark here. Ian now heading up to the top. SWE getting back up, but Ian, wow, going for the double axe handle. SWE just about sidestepped it. Big uppercut. Didn't really expect to see the striking from SWE. I thought more the striking would come from Ian, but SWE really showing a different part of his attack here today. It's been a very good match so far. This one, standing Spanish fly though by Dark SWE, who now heads up to the top. He got the senton just about. I think he snapped his own neck there for a second. But Dark SWE does pick up a great win against Ian Longneck. So Ian goes down to -2. Dark SWE back up to 0. But in the S1 Climax Festival, Ian with the loss. So Ian now a back-to-back losses, but Dark SWE gets himself his first win. Dark SWE with the 2 points. Okay. So at the moment, Group A is looking like Rusev on top with 4, Demon Balor second with 3, and then Dark SWE, Dustin Duggan, Omega Project, and Daniel Bryan all with 2. But of course, Omega Project and Dustin Duggan still have to wrestle tonight. Yeah, he landed right in his neck with that one, didn't he? That was actually a really good match. I think that was probably the best match of the night so far. So next up, we've got Terrence versus Dustin Duggan. Dustin Duggan versus Terrence. Okay, which means obviously our main event is Omega versus Slade. Doing much better tonight, aren't we? Much smoother. No, no crashes so far. You might have noticed I've changed the like the ring names and that sort of stuff. That looks a bit better as well. Rufus. Someone check it, yeah. We might have to check Dark SWE's neck there. He landed that senton about half a meter too early, didn't he? His entire butt landed on his opponent, really. And there he is then, big old Terrence. Big bad Terrence. He's big. He's bad. He's Terrence. He's big. He's bad. He's Terrence. So here we go then. Terrence going up against Dustin Duggan. Dustin, of course, got the win on night number 1. If he wins here, he'll join Rusev, joint top of the group. Hello there, Governor. My name's Dustin Duggan, innit? I'm here to lock you up and make you submit. That's the way the game works, isn't it? Yeah. You know what match I'm really looking forward to seeing? The match I cannot wait to see. When is it booked? It is going to be on night number 12. Bruiser Lee versus Samoa Joe. That is going to be an incredible match, those two. That really will. So there we go then. Terrence up against Dustin Duggan. Dustin Duggan, the king of old school. It's a real Dave vs. Goliath match again, isn't it, really? Oh, but Terrence has been taken down here by Dustin. Knocked off his feet. It does look like him, doesn't it, Equalizer? Yeah. I'm looking forward to doing a bit of Dustin Duggan versus Oni Lorcan at some point. Could be a fun match. Oh, there you go, Andon. Yeah, you're on the same mindset as me there. Yeah, Dustin Duggan versus Timothy Thatcher's a good shout as well. Wow, Dustin tried to stand up to Terrence, but the big size advantage knocked him down. Is it, Gemini, was it your finisher that was the issue, or have you just not got the ability to do auto pin? Maybe I might check your abilities, because maybe that might be the case. Big DDT. Dustin now. Wow. Why is that showing up on this? What? How? What? Wow. Okay. Wow. What? Wow. What the hell? Was I in control of that? Is that why that popped up? What just happened? Why did that come up on the screen? No, I wasn't playing, no. I can't have been, because Terrence played, Terrence made some offensive maneuvers, so I can't have been playing, surely. Although that's come up like I wasn't playing. What? Well, I apologise, Terrence. I don't know what happened there, Terrence. I apologise. I've not taken... Was I playing? I'll tell you what, we'll restart it then, because if I was playing, that's not right. I was playing, okay. I do apologise, I've messed it up. My bad, we'll restart that, because that's not fair. Okay. There we go. No, I was playing Gemini, I just restarted it, and it, I was assigned to Terrence, so I was playing it. That was my bad. My bad. I do apologise on that one. Yeah, I don't know how I did that. I didn't even notice it. I must have pressed a button while it was loading. I don't know. Oh, Dustin. It's not going too well for Dustin now, though, is it? Terrence, now he's got some control over his own character, is really showcasing his ability. No, I was in control of that one. I didn't even realise. Well, Jack Gallagher's just put out a response. When's the draft in WWE though? Is that this week? When's the WWE draft then? I've got the HUD and everything switched off, Gemini. The HUD and everything switched off. I always have it switched off for recording that. Is next SmackDown, is it? Okay. Is it a proper full draft or is it just a minor one? The draft are the only WWE episodes I'll ever watch, to be honest. I enjoy the draft. Wow. It's 5-1 Villa now. It's freaking 5-1 Villa. No, it definitely was Gemini, because when I restarted the match, I was assigned to Terrence already, so I definitely was playing. No, Andon, he got released back in June or July, I think it was, due to allegations. No, it doesn't really change. I just enjoy it, to be honest. It doesn't really change much, but be interesting to see what they do. You watch them split up Retribution. You watch them do it. You know what they're like. They'll do it. They will do it. You know what they're like. That should be red, not green. There we go. I never even noticed that equalizer. Yeah, you're right. I must admit the statement. I've just read the statement he put out. It doesn't really... yeah, it's a bit of a cop-out, really. He basically just blames alcohol. Said, I don't know what happened. I had a lot of alcohol. The thing is, there's a draft. Does that mean NXT people are involved in the draft? Or NXT involved in the draft? Don't know how that's going to work, to be honest. There's that submission again. This time you see it doesn't... There you go, the submission thing didn't pop up this time. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Good old T-bar. Bloody hell, Terrence. NXT isn't involved. Terrence just tried to knee his head off. Calm down, Terrence. It's only 2 points. And there's the Hell's Gate locked in by Terrence. On Dustin Duggan. Pinned by Terrence, and Terrence does pick up the victory. So I do apologise, Dustin, for having to restart that, but it was my cock-up, I'm afraid. Terrence gets his first win of the competition. moving him also up to 3 points. Joint second with Demon Balor. Okay. There we go. Yeah, maybe they could do that, actually. If they are going to split them up, maybe just... I don't know. Because I feel like if they took Adam Cole up now, away from the Undisputed Era, I think it would take away the chance for their big feud. I mean, that Undisputed... If they are going to collapse the Undisputed Era, that feud... Oh, my God. That feud they could have could last a long, long time and get some fantastic shows out of it. Good win, Terence, as we move on then to the main event of the evening. I've not actually planned in the next show yet, so I'm going to do a little bit of that while I'm going, just to make sure everything's correct. Oh, Lippler got one back. So this is going to be a real heavy-hitting match, this one. Real heavy-hitting match. You know what it's going to have to be? As much as people aren't going to like it, that's going to have to be the main event. Has to be. Gemini versus Assassin. Is that right? Yep. Equalizer versus AJ Styles. I put AHJ Styles for some reason. He's got a middle name now. Okay. And then Digero versus Shawn Michaels. Okay, there we go. Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune. Hell's Gate Plock. Okay, I can't say that word, I'm afraid. The wrath of me will be televised over the internet. So this is going to be Goliath versus Goliath, this one. No David versus Goliath, is it? Goliath versus Goliath. It's just the order I put the matches on the second part of the show. Are we going to be okay to the second half of the stream? Is everyone still okay? It's going to be about another hour and 20-ish, isn't it? Is that okay for everyone? It's going to take us to about 10 o'clock. Maybe about half past 10 at the latest. In the UK, that is. So between 1.5 and 2 hours, I would imagine it's going to be. So if that's okay for everyone else, we can do the second half of the show tonight. What other matches can we have in part 2? What have I created that's ready to go? Let's start things off with another big one. Bit of that and a bit of that. Sorry, I'm doing some. I'm just sorting the matches out for the next card at the same time. I do apologise if I got a bit quiet. And we're underway then. You did, Joey. Yeah, you lost unfortunately against Finn Balor. So you're 0-2 at the moment. Yeah, you're 0-2 at the moment, mate. Who else hasn't wrestled yet? Let's do, can do that. That versus... That will be fine. Gonna make the next card a little bit short. Well, it'll be the same length. I'm gonna do more singles matches. Make it a little bit quicker. We'll have a shoot fight match to open the card. Who's going to put in that one? Who's going to put in the match? Who's a similar size and style? I don't really know. Oh my god. It's 6-2 to Aston Villa. It's 6-2 to Aston Villa. Oh my god. Please be a Grealish goal. Please be a Grealish goal. Please be a Grealish goal. Oh my god. That's crazy. Hey, it's a Grealish goal! Who can we put against Matt Riddle in a shoot fight match, by the way? What do we fancy? Anyone in particular? Brock Lesnar. I was thinking Brock Lesnar. Might be a bit one-sided there, maybe. I like the Aleister Black, though, I think. Aleister Black might be a good show. We've not seen Aleister Black yet. Back in the ring they come. Well, that's great for my Final Fantasy team, my fantasy football team. Wow, look at that submission here, locked in by Omega, rolled through. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it's saving us the double countouts, Gemini. That would have been 2 double countouts tonight if we haven't had that. I was thinking ACAM as well, actually. Yeah, ACAM did... I've got him and Razor both involved in there, actually, as part of that roster. Omega now locking in the clutch. Will it be enough to take Slade out? It is. Slade taps. Omega makes Slade tap out here tonight. And Omega picks up the win. His second win, which puts Omega joint top of the rankings here in Group A with 4 points alongside Rusev. Only 2 people have got the maximum result so far. That is Rusev and Omega. Right, on the next card of Group A, then we've got Omega versus Joey the Pizza Guy, Slade versus Dustin Duggan, Terrence versus Dark SWE. We have got Ian Longneck versus Daniel Bryan, Demon Balor versus Rusev. And look at that, it's crashed right at the end, hasn't it? It's actually crashed right at the end of the final match. Perfect timing, eh? If it was going to crash at any time, it's probably the best time to do it, isn't it? Okay. Well, I'm just going to make a quick phone call, so I'm going to put my microphone on mute while I fix this. I'll leave the stream running so you'll be able to see what I'm doing. And I'll be back with you in a second. Hello. I apologise for that. My parents are away and they're 2 hours ahead, so I need to speak to them at a certain time. What did you want as your finisher then? What did you want as your finisher, Gemini? Electric chair, half Nelson driver. We're gonna rock down to One Wing Angel. Oh no. Ooh. Is that for the pin, yeah? Do you want them on both or just for one? Do you want it on both? Do you want it on both? Do you want it on both? Just for one, okay. Leave the Murphy's Law on there then. Okay, that's cool. Okie doke. We shall move onwards. Right, we ready then? Yes, I've done yours, Andor. I did them earlier on, and I gave you the second attire as well. There we go. That's the card set up then, ready to go. So Jordan Walker versus Overlord Samoa Joe's main event in the show because they both have the one victory out of one. So it's the one thing that makes sense, isn't it, really? So let's get going. Alex, FIFA comes out at midnight tomorrow for me, so it comes out in 27 hours. I believe so, Gemini. I do believe so. It's a bit late now. I've already pressed go anyway, but... I still can't be bottom of the fantasy of the league still, can I? Surely? No. 47. 45, and I've got 64. I've definitely caught everyone up this week. So many points. Remind me at the end of this. Yeah, I was thinking that, Gemini. I must admit, I was thinking that, but because none of them got a win on night one, plus none of them are you guys in chat. I put it a little bit earlier on. Equalize, I'm going to do both. I'm going to do a career mode. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to do a career mode, and I'm going to do Ultimate Team as well. I'm going to do a lot of how-to videos this year as well, because that's where I realised last year, that's where the views and the money comes from. I raked in the money on how-to videos last year on FIFA. Made me a rich man for a bit. Yeah, Gemini, I'll be doing FIFA a little bit earlier on because FIFA probably attracts more the European audience. I must admit, with this being the first week that FIFA's going to be out, it's going to be... I'll be taking a bit of turns between these things, I think. Well, I'm going to be off work quite a bit, Dark Lucha, so I'm going to be streaming a lot of FIFA during the day. I've got quite a bit of time off over the next few weeks. So I'll be streaming a lot of FIFA throughout the day. And then maybe doing a bit of this towards the evening time. The only reason I was going to stream FIFA for tomorrow night is because, as you may have just seen, it's installed on my PlayStation right now. Which means that it will go live at midnight tomorrow night for me to be able to play it. Chances are it's going to break, though, let's face it. It's an EA game. It's not going to work straight away, is it? The career mode should be really fun this year because they've changed it up a little bit this year. They've made it a lot more managerial based rather than playing, which I like. As you've seen, I do enjoy setups and managing stuff rather than actually doing it myself because I'm really lazy. Is that game finished now? Nope. This is crazy, this is there. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, that's why I'm a big fan of... Yeah, Equalizer, that's exactly what I was going to say. I'm a massive Football Manager fan, so they've basically made FIFA a bit more like Football Manager this year. Thank you very much for all the likes as well, by the way. This started off very strongly yesterday, didn't it? It's going strong again tonight, actually. Managed to get a few more subscribers back. We're back up to 4982, so we gained 5 overnight, which is good. We're going back in the right direction towards the magical 5k mark. The magical 5k. Big elbow there by Matt Riddle, right in the face, actually, of Aleister Black. Yeah, so I'm working tomorrow, then that's me done then for the next week. Wow. Matt Riddle looking strong here. Yeah, we got 21 likes on yesterday's stream. That was insane. I don't think I've ever seen that many on these streams. Oh, is he really Andon? Well, it's a bit, I mean, it's not quite at that level, but those of you who've been with the channel for a very long time, they might have seen that I was doing a Football Manager career mode called the Gibraltar Challenge. Which I was doing, I did that quite a lot. It was the Football Manager 2016. I did it again on 2017. When it came to 2000, it was about a year ago now, I actually got contacted by the owner of the club that I was using, Europa Point, and he actually gave me a free copy of the game so that I could do the Gibraltar Challenge on his team again. Which was pretty fun, actually. Yeah, Gemini, I thought it was going to be on tonight, to be honest. I mean, I can't really get tomorrow off because I need to train the person who's going to be covering me. Oh, what a boot in the face there by Matt Riddle on Aleister Black. Rolls through into the armbar. Both guys back up. Riddle with the front chancery. Yeah, Riley versus Balor would be a very good match, I think. In a Triple H show, a Riley versus Balor would be a very good match. If that goes on the main event, that's going to be pretty dodgy. I'm not sure, to be honest, Dark Lucha. I feel like this season is solely just going to be based around this. Solely based around the S1. Next season, I think we might do a few more tournaments. We'll have the shoot fight. Maybe next season will be a very tournament-based season, maybe. So rather than having the normal shows yet, we'll do some tournaments and that sort of stuff. Big clothesline and a nice trip up there by Aleister Black. I mean, Matt Riddle's dominated the majority of this match, hasn't he, really? But, well, thank you, Alex. What does that take us up to now, then? Where have I gone? I've lost it now. There it is. It's not come through yet. It's still 4982, but it'll come through in a minute. I think Bruiser Lee is going to be, well, I'm looking forward to the Shoot Fight Championship, to be honest. Omega, Terrence, Bruiser Lee, Equalizer, and they've got Lesnar, them sort of people as well. It's going to be incredible. No knockout there, though. Well, Aleister Black hitting that fade to black, but He did not fade to black. Nope. Still 4982. Maybe it takes a bit of time to update. Alistair Black in firm control. Liverpool fans are trying to self-isolate for 2 weeks now. Genius move by Klopp and the players during the scary pandemic. Yes, he is, Andon. Yeah, I've got him in the lightweight version. There's going to be 2 versions. It's going to be like a lightweight and a heavyweight version. So I've got him down for more the lightweight version. Alongside the likes of Bobby Fish will be in there as well. And I consider maybe yourself could be in there. Jay's still knocking around. As there's the submission here, locked in by Alistair Black, wrenching back at the neck of Matthew Riddell. Riddle now up into that GTS-style German suplex. Nobody here seems to be able to get the knockout, do they? Maybe they're not strong enough. Free bonus points for Grealish. Points, 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 points. Armbar locked in by Riddle. It's a possibility, Gemini. I think SWE versus Ian Longneck has been one of the better ones so far. That was a really good match on the last card. This could go to a draw, you know. It really could. Alistair Black now dragging. He still can't get the knockout or the submission victory, can he? Would have thought this would have been one of the easiest ones to get the knockout in, to be honest. With the strikes that that Alistair Black offers. This has got, yeah, this has got to be it now, Terran. Surely, this is the knockout. There it is, the knockout blow. Alistair Black taking down Matt Riddle. Riddle fades to black. There we go. Alistair Black with a win over Matthew Ridsky. There we go. That beer's empty. This beer's full. There's a very high intense feud there, possibility apparently. Next up in the tag team division. We got a little bit of the Revival versus Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish of Red Dragon / the Undisputed Era, depending on in which iteration you like to watch. That's the plan, Terrence, yeah. Sheer brutality and concussions. I'm on the Budweiser tonight. It's all I've got left. So this, again, we're going to have a cruiserweight tag team division as well as a heavyweight tag team division as well. I feel like O'Reilly and Fish will probably qualify for the cruiserweights. I'm not sure about Dash and Dawson. Yeah. I am very tempted to allow Dustin Duggan to join up with these two, to be honest. I think that'd be pretty cool. I was thinking of aligning these two up with Ric Flair, but maybe these two, Ric Flair and Dustin Duggan, could be be the new Horsemen. Woo! O'Reilly now with the arm wrenches back into the arm breaker. Undisputed Era versus Bullet Club rivalry. New Generation, do you keep switching accounts or does it keep changing your name? I get confused. Because sometimes it says you're speaking as Gemini and sometimes it says you're speaking as New Generation. I can't tell if you're switching accounts or not. I don't know if it was a bug. Or are you just two different people and I've not realised all this time? Ah, that makes sense. Roderick Strong's a good shout. Maybe in the Cruiserweight division. Maybe more solo, or Roderick Strong could join these two to make the trio in the 6-man tag division. Allowing Adam Cole to go solo then. But Kyle O'Reilly just Irish whipped Dawson off the ropes, then just got bored and thought, nah, I can't bother to fit with it. Nah, mate, I can't be bothered now. I'm done with this now. Dash with a knee in the gut of Bobby Fish. And again, big knee in the gut. Into the Russian leg sweep. Roderick Strong for the US. We could do. We can give him a bit of a boost in stats. Make him a bit more useful. Making the United States Championship go strong style. Here's a pin by Dash on Kyle O'Reilly. Yeah, it would have been a really good match, wouldn't it, Omega? I mean, we might still get it in the future. You never know. You never know. I mean, when these guys finally join AEW because they get fed up with WWE. Double pins here by both members of Red Dragon. Only a 2 on that pin and not on that one at all. Boot in the gut, now up. Into the brainbuster, rolls it through into the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And there we go, Undisputed Era do pick up the victory. I don't feel so bad now Man United losing. Because at least anything we can do, Liverpool can do that little bit better, can't they? Kyle O'Reilly with a win. And Bobby Fish with a win. Okay, we've got a cutscene of those two breaking up for some reason. And a loss then for Dash, Wilder and Dawson. Can't beat the old-fashioned invisibility cutscenes, can you? Right, triple threat extreme rules. Oh my god, the Invisible Man is here. He's not getting paid, though. I'm not paying the Invisible Man. Oh, we got to break up for international breaks now, haven't we? Oh, that's crap. I haven't made her yet, Jay. That's the only reason. That's what I was originally going to have Lovecraft in this, so I haven't made her yet. I did make a chunk of people today. That's not one of them I made. It was John Cena. John Cena is assaulting Kyler. Was it Kyler? I can't remember which one it was now. Giggles launching Nikki across the ring. Nikki across the ring. Nice backbreaker. So this is triple threat extreme rules between these three ladies. We only have one women's match so far, and that was won by Brooklyn Von Braun over Ronda Rousey. That's it, he's there right now. Cena's right there right now. Giggles with a boot in the gut now of Nikki Cross. Just slamming Nikki face first into the mat. Nice Saito suplex. Nix now brings Nikki Cross back up to her feet. Looking in for the pump handle slam. Go on. Nix now. Going in for the pin. Giggles is there. She breaks it up after the 1 count. Giggles now locking Nix into the Tree of Woe. Nikki Cross looking for some hardware. Finds herself a sledgehammer. No problem, Alex. See you in a bit. Pin here by Nikki Cross. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, she's got it. Wow. That was a much quicker win than I expected there. Nikki Cross with the win over Nix and over Giggles. Giggles. Wow, okay, that was crazy, that was, I think. Really crazy. The big sledgehammer right into the gut by Nikki Cross, and she gets the win. There we go. Lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels there. We move on to match number 4 of the evening. 2 debutantes here. Hades versus Odin. That's my current beer. What am I doing? Too many empty bottles everywhere. Right. Are you ready? Don't matter, I don't know. Let's go. We showed his team, but he wasn't part of it, I don't think. We showed the 3 Death Priests. Radamanthus, Minos, and Aekus. We have shown Hades before. When we did that little Royal Rumble not long ago, as a little tester, we did show Hades. It's the first time we're seeing Odin, though. Odin, the leader of the Viking Raiders. It's amazing how much difference the body hair makes, you know. Made him look... I was not happy with him at all. As soon as I put body hair on him, he looks a bit better for me now. But these two both just taking each other down. Odin, nice forearm. Back of the head first into the mat. Sending Hades into the ring post as well now. These two really going at it now, you know. You think you did actually, Omega? Yeah, you called him. I can't remember who it was now. I can't remember what you said it was now, but... Yeah, I think I showed him in a stream and we had a little play around with an exhibition match. This is his first time he's being out in actual SWE. Pinned here by Hades. Only a 1 count. In both these, be desperate for the victory, I think. Start things off strong. Both of them, I haven't done their stats yet either. Both are going to be pretty highly rated in the end. Big discus forearm there by Odin, knocking Hades down. Big super backdrop, wow. Big strength being shown there by Odin into the pin. Not enough. Boot in the spine. Hades goes over the top rope. Well, Odin goes over the top rope. Hades sends him there, then drop into the ground below. Omega, these are two people you might be facing up against at some point, to be honest. Another two sheer brute force men. We've got quite a lot of these big brutish men, haven't we? Probably need to make some more normal sized people soon. Nice Russian leg sweep. Up he goes into the last ride. The last ride down to hell for Hades. Gets the victory over Odin. The ancient Greeks pick up the first victory in the Battle of the Ancients. The Battle of the Titans, if you will. And that's our 4 openers done. Let's get ourselves straight into the S1 Climax matches. Well done to Hades. Eddie Guerrero versus Shawn Michaels. At least this will be a quick loading screen, this one, won't it? So, what were the rankings looking like then? I think both of these... Did Shawn Michaels get a draw? Yeah, Shawn Michaels drew with the equalizer by double count out. And Eddie lost to Jordan Walker. Well, I'm just going to grab another beer. I'll leave you this for a second. Hello, Kitty. How are you? Can you steal my chair? You left wet feet marks all over the sofa. Git. Well, I forgot then I was streaming there for a second. I just started sitting down and watching it. So, Shawn, this would be an amazing match. This is one that we really never got to see properly, isn't it? Eddie sent into the corner here by Shawn Michaels. Eddie with a cheeky little roll up. Front chancery by Eddie. Into the Hurricanrana, taking him down. Big double foot stomp right across the face as well. Nice, Eddie scraping the face of Shawn Michaels. Into the pin. Eddie looking good here. So tonight, Jordan Walker, Bruiser Lee, AJ Styles and Samoa Joe all have the chance to continue on a 100% start to the show. We already know in Group A... could I do that as a little filter? I think I can, you know. Create a filter. Not a filter. Data sorts. Create a filter. You can't create a filter over a range containing vertical merges. Oh, come on. What's wrong with vertical merges? Let me think. Okay, I'll have to do it manually then. It's not a problem. So at the moment, Omega Project and Rusev both on maximum points of 4 in Group A. Demon Balor and Terrence are just behind on 3 points. Daniel Bryan, Dustin Duggan and Dark Sway all on 2. I messed up completely, haven't I? Joey the Pizza Guy, Slade and Ian Longneck on 0. They're getting there in the end. Remember, the winner of the S1 Climax Festival will get an opportunity at Dark Lucha's World Heavyweight Championship. Should he still be holding it at that time. Dark Lucha has promised Gemini an opportunity at some point. Jordan, that was Group A. You're in this group. This group, it's Jordan Walker, Bruiser Lee, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe all on 2. Equalizer and Shawn Michaels on 1. Jay Anderson, Gemini, and on... Oh, sorry, the Assassin, shall I say, and Eddie Guerrero on 0. So what are the next matches out then? So... Jay Anderson versus the Assassins, the next one out. So Jordan's starting off pretty well. Jordan's starting with a lot of AI characters. Jordan's starting things off with, of course, he defeated Eddie Guerrero. Samoa Joe tonight, then he's got AJ Styles. Hooray for 20 counts, eh? Eddie back in the ring. Breaks the count, back on the outside. Very confident, of course, on the outside by the looks of it. Eddie now up into the front suplex, dropping Shawn Michaels gut first. Nice wrench at the face by Eddie once again on Shawn Michaels. This match is over halfway through now. Of course, if it does reach the 10-minute time limit, this will go down as a draw. Nice arm breaker by Eddie. Eddie. I wish I could get onto the analytics on these videos again. They made it so complicated now to get on the analytics of these streams. Let me see if I can do it. Analytics. Oh, no. I want real-time analytics. Not like in the stream, I want real-time. Real-time analytics. Can I open in... I can't remember how to do it now. I had it before, I click on it down here, don't I? As Eddie gets the win, there we go. Boom. Eddie Guerrero picks up the win. Need to delete all of that. Is it there? Is that correct? No. It's not correct. Eddie gets the win then over Shawn Michaels. Which means Shawn Michaels, Eddie is a loss there and a win there. Green and red. Meaning Eddie gets +2 and Shawn stays on 1. Latino Heat with a victory. Let's get rid of that. Does that work? Wait, that's what I wanted. I've nearly got the stream screen back on. There it is. Okay, so I now click on that. There we go. I got to really bodge the analytics open. It's terrible. We're up to now then 106 playbacks so far, so 106 views. 12 likes. Average watch time of 16 minutes. I'll take that. It's not bad. It will be pretty cool, I think, Masai. Yeah. I think I might... I don't know. I'm considering having Eddie Guerrero as part of the Cruiserweight division, as well as Rey Mysterio as well. Just to really throw a... well, really elevate the Cruiserweight division up a lot, I think, this season. He does a bit, doesn't he? He's got the little Kenny look. So So Equalizer, it was your moveset I had to fix, wasn't it? Yeah, I did that. I did do that, I'm pretty sure. I quite like your character, actually. After this one, Andon, I believe it's you. Where are we? This is match number 6 of the night. Yep, after this match is Gemini versus the Assassin. Assassin! Assassin! Yeah, I like this one a lot, actually. It's going to be a good match, this one, again, against AJ Styles. Just need that that little clip now of all the guys going, oh! AJ Styles makes way to the ring. AJ with a 1-0 record so far in the S1 Climax, whereas the Equalizer is currently sat at a draw against Shawn Michaels due to a double count out. So let's see how this one goes. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Liverpool always have to outdo Man United, don't they? You know which one I'm on about, don't you? Omega Project, yeah. Big boot in the back of the head there by Equalizer on AJ Styles. Not even a 1 count. How do the rankings look now, by the way? Twisty the Clown is top of the rankings. There's a lot of people haven't wrestled yet, obviously. We've got a massive, massive roster. I think once this roster's complete, we're going to have close to 400 people. Which is crazy when you think about it. I mean, it's way too crazy, to be honest. Big boot across the chest there by the Equalizer. It's amazing to think that Equalizer managed to come out of his first match of a draw. He literally was equalised. I'll tell you what, a draw against Shawn Michaels is not a bad result, to be honest. Pin now, only a 1 count. I think he missed that. Pretty sure he missed that. Equalizer really dominating this match at this point in time, though. Who stayed up to watch? Who stayed up to watch Takeover then? I mean, for the people in America, it's not really a big thing, is it? Really, but in the UK, it doesn't start here till 1 AM in the morning normally. Wow. Equalizer destroying AJ Styles here. The Equalizer's a lone wolf. The Equalizer's like, he's like the A-Team. Wow, Equalizer just destroyed AJ Styles. The Equalizer's like the A-Team, isn't he, really? If you can find him and you're in trouble, maybe you can find the Equalizer. AJ Styles loses. And the Equalizer gets the victory. There we go. That was a very impressive match. That was Equalizer. I hope people are watching that one because that puts you currently at this point in time, Equalizer, you are top of the group. However, remember there are a couple of matches left tonight where people, well, 3 matches left tonight, so people could overtake you. Yep, Gemini, you're next. You got back just in time for the Equalizer to equalize. We got Gemini versus the Assassin. I've gone French for, so I don't know why I've gone French for. Alright then, so this should be another interesting one. Both of these guys on 0 points from the first show. Both of them desperate for a victory. One of them is going to come out of it with nothing, isn't he? The leader of the next generation. Let's see what comes out of this one. Is he in your group? I've got lost, to be honest, Gemini. Who's in your group? I really have got confused who's in your group and who's not now. Because Equalizer's not rocking your colours at the moment. Here comes Gemini. Yeah, I should... it's not my fault, this one, Dark Lucha. It's not my fault. I'm sure Omega's changed his list so many times, I'm getting confused who's the final list. That's it, yeah, see, it's not my fault, Dark Lucha. It's changed quite a lot, I think. I know it's you, Omega, and Ian are definite. You, Omega, Ian, Longneck are definitely in there. Wasn't it Equalizer who said he wanted to be a lone wolf, or was that somebody else? I can't remember now. I've got that many PMs with people, I can't remember who's who, to be honest. Or was it Terrence? Somebody said they wanted to be a lone wolf. So you remember to do your entrance as well. I'm not all bad, see. I get the job done eventually. It's the assassin! The assassin! Is he that overpowered? I mean, Equalizer just made him look like a jobber. What do you think, Andon? Is this what you want to be your second attire that you requested? That's good, man, as long as you're happy with it. I quite like that head, that thing, to be honest. Gemini, though, after his loss the other day, is not slowing things down here at all, is he? He's desperate for this win after losing to AJ Styles in the last show. Of course, Assassin also lost in the last show against Bruiser Lee. Ah, Gemini's going for it, isn't he? I mean, one of these two men are going to get themselves back in to this competition. The other one is going to suffer their second loss, which is not the end of the world. I mean, you could still qualify with this, with 2 losses. Gemini is just Gemini is just on one here tonight. He's desperate to get a victory. The Assassin will catch him now. There we go, into the T-bone suplex. Big boot around the side of the head as well. Wow, what a submission here by Assassin as Gemini rolls him through. I don't know if I've had my tablet or not tonight. I don't think I have. Well, I could have a second. Hey ho. Ooh, kitty. Hello, kitty. Yeah, it's been a bit iffy so far, isn't it, Andon, at the moment? It's been a bit... I don't know what's going on here at the moment. Gemini is really on it. Not letting up at all here. There's a reversal into the corner. That's moonsault from the middle rope. Straight into the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Nice hip toss there by Assassin. A bit slow though. He took a bit too time doing the Took a bit too long doing the taunt, and it's come back to haunt him there a little bit. Omega now has the Assassin throttled. Big strike right in the gut. Pushed him to the back of the head into the ground as well. Big knee in the face. Assassin sort of struggling here to get any offense. What a knee strike in the face that was. Big boot in the spine by Gemini. Big knee in the face. Roll through, boot in the spine. Oh yeah, sorry. I can't talk, I'm struggling at the moment we're talking. My brain doesn't work like it used to before. Or at all in some cases. I don't think there's such thing, is there? We do have a reversal finally. Boot the side of the head. Can Assassin get some offense in here? He needs it. He's been pretty much dominated throughout the most of this match. He's up on the top. Big moonsault, hits it well. I mean, Assassin's best bet might be actually just try and hold this out for a time limit draw, you know. No, there's 2 more after this, Charles. Is there 2 more or is there 1 more after this? There's 2 more. Jay Anderson versus Bruiser Lee and Jordan Walker versus Samoa Joe after this one. Probably got about another 15-20 minutes left. Big knee in the face by Gemini. Assassin wisely rolling to the outside. Shabby the drunk gamer. I was going to ask, by the way, do you guys have any interest in the other things that I've done every now and again, like Prison Architect and stuff like that? Does that ever tickle anyone's pickle? Because I got a new game today I really want to play, but I don't know whether I should record it or not. Assassin, nice big elbow. Big knee in the face as well. Oh, and there's the Venom spit in the face, followed by the big punt. If Assassin pulls out a win here, this is going to be an incredible turnaround. Oh. Yeah, I've watched quite a few people play that, actually, yeah. And the Shining Wizard by the... He's turning it around, the Assassin here, you know. If he's pulled a win out of the grass of failure, it's only a 2 count. Did you really equaliser? Wow. You got here for watching Skyrim. That's a very refined group of people. I brought Factorio today, and I really want to play Factorio on videos. Can't believe anybody got here for watching Skyrim. I thought that the Assassins turned this round all of a sudden. This match could go to the score draw, you know. 2 minutes remain for this to go to a draw. Yeah, I really want to play Factorio. I've been watching people play it for years and years and years, and I finally broke today and brought it. Oh, Assassin, you've got a really aggressive moveset. I think, Gemini, for you, the best bet might be able to try and hold this off for the draw, you know? I mean, Gemini dominated such an early part of the match, but now it's, the Assassin's really picked it up now. Gemini send the assassin back in the ring. 1 minute remains. If somebody can't win it in that minute, it will go down as a draw. And both guys will get 1 point. Oh, Gemini, though. Slams him down. 1, 2. It's a 2. This is going to go to a draw, you know. This is going to go as a draw, I think. Assassin with a Saito suplex. 18 seconds remain. Oh, did it? Oh, Assassin, you were just a little bit too late as it goes down as a draw. A time limit draw in this one. Wow. That was actually a really, really good match, though. I mean, it started off very, very one-sided. And I was convinced that Gemini was going to get that win pretty easily. But both of these guys will get themselves 1 point each now, which does get them off the bottom. Gets them off the mark. What was wrong with that? I thought that was a pretty decent match, that one. What was the AI issues there? A draw's not a bad result, though. Get you both off the bottom of the rankings. Which means now, no pressure here, Jay. But Jay is currently bottom of Group B on his own at this point in time. He needs a win here to get himself off the bottom. Remember, you only get a certain amount of reversals. You can't reverse every single move, can you? You have to earn reversals, don't you? You don't get them constantly. It was the same early match. Assassin couldn't get any reversals early match at all. Was it Jay? I'm lost, mate. People are asking me to do so much stuff at the moment, I can't keep track of it all, to be honest with you. There he is, still rocking Dark Lucha's old mask. It's a common theme, you know. Whenever someone loses, they always blame the reversals, you know. Was it? You're right, it was on the spreadsheet. My bad. My bad. I did not read that. Yeah, sorry, Jay. I can't change it now, obviously, but I do apologise. You got an eye on the inside of your glove. Didn't notice that. Here comes the big man then, the big bruiser. .78 rated, I'll stress once again. It should be a good one then. Master against former student. Jay desperate for a victory here, really. Desperately needs it. But Bruiser starting things off strong. Ooh. Ooh, finally. I'm so happy about that. So happy. So I've just seen the card for this week's AEW Dark, and it seems like finally Griff Garrison and Brian Pillman Jr. are not going to be the jobbers. They've actually got a match where they are going to be the winners against other jobbers, hopefully. Well, it's jobbers versus jobbers, but hopefully Brian Pillman Jr. is going to come out on top. If Bruiser Lee does win here, I'm going to have to seriously consider Bruiser Lee as potential winner of the entire competition, surely. And I think Bruiser Lee, I'm sorry, Dark Lucha, to say this, but if he was to win this entire competition, I don't think you'd stand a hell of a lot of chance. Big backdrop. So if people are worried about the reversal and stuff like that, what I'll do off camera when the stream's finished is I'll play about with some of the settings in the options menu and see if we can I'll change the reversal rates and stuff like that, and hopefully that'll make things work a bit better. Jordan has a chance, Ghost, but to be honest, Bruiser Lee's just something different, isn't he? He's not the only big man in this thing, Omega, but he is the big man. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, say Bruiser Lee is 78 rated. Jay's 90 rated. This should be a an easy win for Jay, really, but I don't quite know why. There we go. You got reversal in. Oh, missed the kick. Bruiser sending Jay across into the barrier. Or Jay sending Bruiser right into the ring steps. Jay's best bet might be going for a draw here as well, you know. Jay sends Bruiser Lee back into the ring. Why are you sitting down for, you tit? Well, that was a stupid time to try and do a taunt, wasn't it? What a stupid time to do a taunt. Oh, wow, Bruiser Lee. Look at that brutal choke slam. See, Bruiser Lee struggling a bit with stamina here. The longer this match goes, the more it might fall into Jay's hands, to be honest. When I put Bruiser Lee up to his proper stats, he's going to be undefeatable. If this is Bruiser Lee at a 78, what's he going to be like when he goes up to an 88? Bruiser sending Jay Anderson back into the ring. Jay roll to the outside once again. Why is it he can't lose the match out there? There's a knee strike right in the face. Into the apron. Jay's starting to get some offense now. Into the ring post. Used his environment to his advantage. Now into the barrier. Sort of drop him gut first. And then a boot in the side of the head. Jayna brings Bruiser Lee back up to a standing base. There's the boot in the side, but Bruiser didn't even flinch. Jay goes in for the snapmare now. Elbow in the top of the head. Oh, a big knee right in the face again. Again, big knee right in the face. Jay utilizing those strikes well. But the big man is just rocked. He's not going down. Not going down at all. Jay rolls him through. Finally, big elbow in the top of the head. Now keeping Bruiser grounded. This could go to another draw, you know. Very much could go to another draw. 2 draws in a row. Jay with a cutter, rolls through. Everyone's loving this reverse dragon sleeper submission hold today. I've seen this a few times now. A few different characters using it. I think it's because a lot of people have used Aleister Black's moveset as a base. Aleister Black. Bruiser Lee back in there with that big strike in the face now. Taking Jay up into a bear hug. That is a bear hug right there, man. Jay fighting free. Big elbows in the ear. Slap across the face of Bruiser Lee. He's going for it. Jay, the Messiah, taking his former disciple up onto the crucifix. In with a powerbomb. Why did you not go for a pin? Why did you not go for a pin? Why did you not go for a pin? I repeat, why did you not go for a pin? When Jay hit the crucifix, that should have been it, but Jay's ways, you know. Jay's a very prideful man, looking to add insult to injury to Bruiser Lee rather than taking the advantage to keeping him down. I didn't realise the AI was this bad still, to be honest. I thought they'd fixed it. It's going to go for another draw, this one, isn't it? It's another draw. Time limit draw. At least Jay's off the mark now, then. Yeah. And our main event of the evening. I think Jay will be happy with that point, to be honest. That does put Bruiser Lee top of the group, alongside Equalizer. Well, it's up to you guys. If you guys don't want to continue on with 2K20, we can go back to 2K19. It's going to take me a bit of time to set up a new database and that, but if that's what you guys want to do, we can do before we get too deep into this. Just going to grab a drink. Evening, Nova. I have rushed it, Jordan, but at the same time, there's no... everything we need for this tournament is ready. It's true, Nova, yeah. Well, if you want to go back, I can go back to 2K19. I can't do anything now, Dark. It's on. The match is already on. I can't do anything about it now. In fairness, we have had about 12 matches tonight, and only the last 2 have gone to draws. Well, is there much... Do people want to stay with this? I mean, the entire chat has just been 3 hours of moaning, so if we want to go back to 2K19, tell me now before we get too deep into this, really. Joe starting things off with Jordan. Big strike in the head. So both these guys won their opening matches. Jordan Walker defeated Eddie Guerrero, and Samoa Joe, of course, defeating Jay. Well, I'll have a play with the settings and everything after this match, and we'll do another stream tomorrow and we'll see how it goes. Oh, you're right, really, yeah. I mean, I just think if I turn up the reversals, then that might make people happier, I suppose. What are you doing? Is it raining? Yeah. Wow, Joe locking on a crossface. Gets rolled through by Jordan. Joe with the roll through. Well, I'll play with the settings afterwards then. No reversal limit at all. Thing is, if you have no reversal limit, then it doesn't really matter what your stats are, does it? If you take away the reversal limit, it doesn't matter what your reversal stats are. That means that in matches where we've got jobbers that have got really low reversal stats, are going to be able to reverse everything still. I think no reversal limit is not a good idea. You don't want the like of Cole Quinn and Omega reversing everything that the world champion does. Two count. No, on 2K19, I'm pretty sure I had reversal limit on. I've always kept it on. I've always kept reversal limit on every time I've done it. I've never turned reversal limits off. I think I just need to turn up the likelihood of reversals, really. I'll go into the stats afterwards and set the... change the likelihood for reversals up. Equalizer, I think you've got an ankle lock and a Kimura lock, I think. I can change it if you want to. Just when you said you wanted like a shoot fighter Ken Shamrock style, that's what I thought I'd go for. But if you want it different, mate, I can do that for you. Boom. It was the last match anyway, Dark Lucha. Look, I'm not... If you guys are going to start holding me to ransom, I won't stream anymore. I can't be doing with this stress, to be honest with you. I do this because I want to enjoy it. I'm not going to be held to ransom by people at the end of the day. If that's what you want to do, mate, that's what you want to do. I'm not going to change everything to make certain people happy. I never have done, never will do. Joe with the German suplex on the outside, folding Jordan half. Wow, belly to belly, right into the ring post. Jordan got straight up there like nothing happened. Nice roll through. Boot in the spine. Into the armbar. One thing they really need to fix in this game, that stuff that glitches through people. I've noticed someone have been making calls on that recently. jackets and that, people just seem to glitch through a lot of the clothing. Joe's an 88 at the moment. Or should be an 88 anyway. I think he's slightly higher, isn't he? Because he beat Jay last week, so he's got one extra stat point with the momentum. Yeah, as I say, it's just the ways of just trial and error, Jay, to be honest. I'll change the settings after this one. Hopefully it'll be better for tomorrow's stream. That's good, Joseph. I'll make sure I made you happy with that one. It's I thought it'd be funny just to have a little pepperoni base mask. He was 100. I brought him down to 90. Everyone's down to 90. I know what you mean, Omega, yeah. Seems to go that way sometimes. I just need to fiddle with the settings, I think, a bit, Jay, to be honest. I know what settings to play around with. I'll just trial them out and see how it works. I think the problem with having people's cores involved is that people get a bit too involved, isn't it, really? When we're just using random cores, it weren't too much of a problem. But when people start to get their own ones involved, people get very defensive over their own ones, I think, don't they? Supposed to be a bit of fun in the end, isn't it, really? That's back sent on by Joe. I know, it's been a bit of fun, isn't it, really? And everyone's moaning because their character doesn't do what they want them to do all the time. I've got no control over it. I just make the matches. Jordan stalking. I feel like if Jordan Walker was to spear Samoa Joe, I think Jordan would come out on the worst, to be honest. I really feel like Jordan would not fare very well after spearing Joe, but he has fared very well with a victory, which puts Jordan Walker top of the group. Wow, it's been a real topsy-turvy season. This completely opposite to what we saw last time round, isn't it? Samoa Joe. No, that's wrong. That should be that. And then we got my own spreadsheet's confusing me now. There we go. Victory for Jordan Walker. That puts him top of Group B on 4 points. Equalizer on 3, Bruiser Lee on 3, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe and Eddie Guerrero on 2, Shawn Michaels, Assassin, Gemini and Jay Anderson all on 1 point. Which means I need to do on this one. Where is he? Oh, because it's he's not in alphabetical order, is it? Okay. We managed to get through a whole show without a crash, though. That's pretty good for us. Jordan Walker on 2. Samoa Joe loses 1. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Jay. I'm going to play around with the settings a bit. Yeah, New Generation, let me know what you want in the Discord, and I'll change it for you. So we'll leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to go away now and play around with some of the settings. Hopefully make it a bit easier for people to reverse. Make it a little bit easier then. And hopefully tomorrow it'll come back and be a little bit more smoother. I'll see you all then. Thank you very much for your watching. Thank you for the likes and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I don't want to be like that, to be honest, but Yeah, I don't want to be. I get frustrated sometimes because I get shouted at so many different ways from different people and this, that, and the other, and it just it's frustrating. It's difficult. I have no control over what happens in these matches. All I do is set them up and play them. I've got no control what happens. So we'll play around with the settings. We'll have a little fix around, see what happens, and then hopefully tomorrow it'll be a bit smoother. I mean, today's been a lot smoother because we haven't had any crashes. We had that one crash at the end of the last show, but compared to the 3 or 4 we had yesterday, it's a lot better. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'm going to go away. I'm going to play around with this now for about an hour or so. Hopefully get it a bit running smoother, and then tomorrow we'll come back and we'll see how it goes. Good night, God bless. Thank you for watching, that sort of stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.